Okay guys, here's a video. I stayed longer today. We've got some weather coming in next week. I want to try to hammer this out, try to get done. Whew. So, and it's better for the light. I mean, you see everything a lot better. Granted, it's all still drying. I'm starting to remove the masking from the windows. All the high stuff is done. I'll be pulling my ladders off from up there. Just been locking the trailer. This color is, I mean, this is a great color. This is such a great color. So we're getting there, moving right along. I'll put the other two cameras back up. I was just spraying today, but all that stuff in there is done. Yeah, so basically I'll kind of explain a little bit of the process. I mean, I have to come in and I have to take a brush and I have to go 2 down before I can even spray, because this wood, look at that. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. I want to keep it that way. The last guy got paint all over it, and I was out here for an 8-hour day with a sander, cursing that man or woman or whatever it was. But so we are painted. Drops are put away. I'm putting lamps back up. Question, do you want me to put the gold lamps up or save those and put all the rest up? So I was going to do that tomorrow morning. So basically what we do is I come in and I have to cut those two, and I cut all these by hand. 2 coats, every one of them, all the way down. So yeah, that was not really anticipated, but it looks good, and that's the whole thing. That's what we need. So that's what we got there. And then gutters are all painted. They're painted all the way down. So basically this color is done, except for touch-ups and little things that I might find. So I'm going to start putting up the black tomorrow, and hopefully I'll work on Saturday. I'll work on Sunday as well, because if we have rain on Tuesday, Wednesday, I want to get a good run on this. I think I've gone over I've broken the hump, and now I'm angry, and now I'm in attack mode. So yeah, it's been physically exhausting, because this is a lot of work on these guys. So these windows came out pretty good. There's a couple spots. I'm gonna take some goof off and see if I can clean some of these guys out. But I mean, for us, our new lines, they came out a lot better. Granted, if you really look close, you see some of the old paint, like the corners and stuff. I couldn't mask too far out, but it came out really good. I like it. So a couple things. What did I do here? So my opinion on this stuff here. So that beam, we were going to stain that beam to the dark stain that we use underneath the deck and the stairs and all the railing. All the railing and stuff. I think I stained it with a clear, and I think we should leave that beam there and the beam in the front. I mean, it's gorgeous and it's bare wood. I mean, look how nice it looks now that it's stained. And just take that brown up those pillars and clean that. So it's just an idea. So gutters painted all the way down. All these guys done in here. Lights are going back up. Things are being put back together. This side obviously was done. You've seen that. This is the only plank that I'm kind of leaving out. Everything else I've locked up. I'm going to go ahead and get at these masking tomorrow, when I already have a ladder there. It makes no sense to put a ladder up to take masking down when I got to put a ladder up to do it again. But we kind of got in there. We got all the bottoms of all this stuff. I know it's probably not something that is that important to you guys, but it's the final touches of stuff. So what I just finished was the belly band, which is the 2x12 that goes around the deck. That's how you see it still wet. So all that stuff is done. I'm going to walk out and show you the front of the house. It looks good. I mean, everything's still drying, and it's going to take a minute to cure. I only put about 6,000 gallons of paint on this thing. But so all these pillars are done, painted. The wall's painted. This guy's painted. The lights will go up tomorrow too. With a house like this, sometimes you have to dig the feet of the ladder into the ground so that you don't slide. Man, that's the greatest tool I've ever seen in my life. I stole it from your guys' wheelbarrow, and I've been using it, just carrying it around. I could dig a hole quick and move a ladder with one hand. It's amazing. So look at this. So all that belly band is done. All that stuff is done. All the pillars, all of it's done. Now when we finish up the brown, as you can tell, it's only partially done under there. But when we finish up that brown, we'll do that beam right there in that brown. And that's gonna pop. But, so now, I mean, the wall's good. Your wall's good. Look at that. Up there. So I got a lot done today. Like I said, I think I went over the hump and broke the back of the job today, which was good because it just felt like I was getting bogged down. Just so much work, and one guy out here, it's just killing me. But look at that. So tomorrow, at the end of the day, I'll have a video with all the black trim, which is going to be awesome. I'll probably pull another long day tomorrow as well, just to make sure we get stuff done. We got to go. All the gutters, as I've already said, they're all painted. These guys right here. So again, look at that beam. Look how nice it came out. It's hard to see with this camera, isn't it? But that beam came out beautiful. But these look like new. And there's your doors. Oh yeah, I didn't show that. All this is done. Doors are done, demasked and ready. Look at that. That looks nice. I think at first I didn't really like the idea of not having the doors anything. But now I'm like, man, that pops. That actually is kind of nice. It looks really nice. I'll just monochrome one color under here. Why accent the garage doors anyway? But of course, back in here is done. Back sides, all these are done. And again, so that's where we're at. Nice little 10-hour day today, and feeling good. Getting her going. Theory is I'll do black, and then on Saturday I'll tie up whatever black I don't finish, and then I'm going to go right to this stuff on Saturday, and then on Sunday, and then on Monday. So with a little luck, I might be able to beat that storm. And if I don't, we'll let it pass over. And the only stuff we'll have left is oil work. And oil work, it doesn't hurt if it's humid out. It doesn't hurt anything. So that's where we're at. Thank you, guys.